So I am for sure going to have you pronounce this, Fernando.
Zaragoza.
Zaragoza. This is where your lace-up ankle boot has a little bit of this equestrian feel,
a little hiker inspired.
Yeah, a little
with the
hiker.
D-rings.
A little 70s and very, very cool. Lots of that quality leather, lots of that craftsmanship, actually handmade by the lovely people from Pikolinos, and Fernando brings us Pikolinos shoes. Only order of the year just arrived. I love this because as we saw, you could wear these with a dress, but I'm also wearing them with a boot cut pant. You could wear these with an ankle jean. You could wear these with a legging, and like so many of their shoes with that European feel, they make your outfit and they are comfortable out of the box because that's what Pikolinos does. 5 easy payments will leave us at the end of the day for this brand new Today shoe. You can get it today for $40 a month. A344952 is your item number, and we have the colors, a couple of them that you can match to that backpack if you wanted to. This is the Brandy.
Correct.
Which we do have in the backpack we just saw. Here is the Arcia.
Sienna in the middle.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Sienna.
Correct. And Arcia is the last one here.
And that would match the Garnet backpack.
Yes, Arcia and Garnet are very similar colors.
Okay.
Depending on how deep they're burnished, might look more clay or more burgundy.
But it'll still, it's tonal enough
it's exactly.
that it'll work. So I just want to be clear.
Absolutely.
Sienna is your taupe, and then Arcia is that red burgundy burnished color. A344952, is this one going to be true to size as we look at the size chart?
This is going to be true to size, yes.
Okay. Here's a look at that size chart. The nice thing is it's actually done for you, converted at QVC.com. But let's say they're calling in. All you do is find your European equivalent to your US size and then place your order true to size. You have until the end of January to love these or return them, to gift them. Another shoe in this show that I think screams Pikolinos and would be a good one for you to try if you are maybe trying Pikolinos for the first time. This is the kind of brand, I think it's so smart to pick this up in fall and winter because you get more of that special leather.
Yes, absolutely. And I have to tell you, nobody owns just one pair of Pikolinos.
Yeah.
Once you try them out, you stay with it.
You keep coming back.
Yeah, you keep coming back. This is a great style in also, because the flexibility of the outsole for us is key when it comes to comfort. Lots of texture here for traction. And one really key point is this is a 1.5 inch heel. And a lot of the comments that we get from our customers is sometimes they get heels and they're really wobbly.
Yeah.
They don't have a stable base enough.
Right.
So we made sure that there is enough base on the heel so that it's not wobbly, not on this style or not on any of the other styles that we presented.
Very stable, sturdy, and to your point, speaking of, as I'm wearing this, and I have been, what's interesting is, typically we hear about comfort brands because Pikolinos is a Spanish-based luxury but comfort brand at the end of the day. It's not just about the comfort though on the inside. It is comfortable on the inside, but it's really about as you walk, every part of your foot feels dreamy.
Right.
And that's the whole idea, right?
Yeah, battery soft leather.
Yeah.
That's what we're known for. And the whole shoe should feel like that.
Yeah. And you probably have so many boot styles. I love the fact that while it's called an ankle boot, it still has a shoe feel to it with the lace up in the front. You've got a lot of room around your ankles. We were speaking to comfort. While it feels nice and secure on, it's still roomy, so it meets a lot of our needs in terms of that 9.5 inch ankle circumference. And just look at the detail. I mean, all of the tiny, like the stitching that Pikolinos does.
And this is all done by hand.
The stitching?
This is hand stitching right here. In the back.
I'll show you.
Yeah, right there. That's all hand stitching. That's all part of the artisan heritage that we have as a company.
It's really special, handmade. These are from their tanneries, so Pikolinos still family owned.
100% family owned.
You never see that anymore, so really, really neat for $40 a month to feel the Pikolinos difference, to live in it, and this is such a beautiful, classic, sleek line across the board and very timeless. So color-wise, in my pick of the show, this is called the Brandy.
Correct.
Which again, we had in the backpack. In the middle, this is our Sienna. Because of the darker portion of the Sienna in the back, if you picked up that woven crossbody that was in brown, you do have the deeper brown in the back of the Sienna.
The Olmo, correct.
But what's nice is it also has that taupe feel throughout the rest of the shoe. So you could kind of wear it with both the grays and the browns, and then that deeper brown up front. So that's your sienna. And then finally, here's our Arcia, which we had a couple of handbags that were in the garnet family. I think Arcia would be nice to try, but then as you can see, even with the Arcia, there is, with the burnishing, more of that black color in there too.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, look at this great detail here. This is great, you know, finishing detail.
Yeah.
This is leather wrap and contrast stitched.
Wow.
You know, it makes the shoe look more unique.
Right.
And that's what we're all about. You know, we want you to get compliments with your Pikolinos.
It's the kind of shoe that when I went to Barcelona, when I went on the trip and I knew I was going on this big trip, I said, I want to pick up one special thing. I'm going to get a shoe. You know, people go over to Europe and their big thing is to get shoes because that's the thing that Europe is known for making really, you know, high quality shoe. I think it's fun because maybe we've seen more Italian brands here or I don't think we have another Spanish shoe brand at QVC that I can think of.
Well, I'm not sure, but I can tell you, I can speak for Pikolinos only.
Yeah.
And the tradition of the family that it has been making these shoes for many years is very centered on quality and comfort.
When I was walking around, for example, in the Gothic Quarter in Barcelona in Spain, there were so many small boutique shops and they would have a sign out front that would say handmade shoes.
Right, exactly.
You would see it everywhere. And so that's the kind of, I think, special thing we're able to do when we partner with a brand like Pikolinos that has this limited distribution story and is so hard to find, but these are little treasures. You can get them here and you can get them on Easy Pay. For example, this one, $40 a month. Look, these are built to last. They're not something that's a one season only. Season after season, just keep these in your closet. And this is the kind of style you'll transition in wearing this into spring with your long dresses.
Absolutely.
You don't put
it's a
them
great
away.
transitional style. Yes.
And right now, maybe you're thinking it's about to get really cold. Put a sock on with it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is a style that you can wear 9 months out of the year without a doubt.
And I also look at this shoe in particular, and I think, wow, both of my sisters would love this. My mom would love this. My grandma would love this shoe. It's so
no, absolutely.
generational. Love. And easy to style. As you can see, Leah has it on with a long skirt. I'm wearing it with a boot cut pant. Aiko had it on with an ankle pant. Speaking of more of our crop styles that are in the spring, but we're also wearing them now. And then a dress. Look, you just get it home and then have fun. But I would wear this. We have so many jeans right now with the frayed hem and a t-shirt, weekend, totally. And then you're living in these because they're comfortable. So I am wearing the Sienna. And I did this herringbone pant that we have coming up at 3 a.m. from Women with Control, very fall forward. And then you would never know how high they come up, which is nice and gives them that versatility if you are wearing them with a trouser. Easy, 1.5 inch lift. In front of me, this is the Brandy. Brandy is beautiful. It would look great with black, but then of course you can wear it with those brown tones, those cream tones. There's that Sienna. That's gonna have both a deep brown, but then a lot of that beautiful taupe color. And then finally, Arcia. Your red, your garnet, your wine. Let's look at the size chart. A344952. This one couldn't be easier. Most of the shoes in the show have been true to size, as this one is.
Exactly. So, a few examples. If you're a size 7 to 7.5 in the US, you want to go for a 37. If you're a 9 to 9.5, you want to go for a 39. If you're in an 11, definitely go for a 41.
So there you go. But keep in mind, end of January to love it or return it. And that means because of our holiday return policy, as we are 7 weeks until Christmas, you still have end of January to exchange for free as well for anything that you saw on the show, bags included. And everything in the show has been on at least 5 easy payments or more. Like this one is $40 a month, but it goes away at the end of the day. A344952 for my pick of the show, new like everything else. Thank you so much for spending time with me, Fernando. Erica, thank you to you as well. If you missed anything, this was the second ever full hour of Pikolinos. And then first time we've seen any handbags. Speaking of, we had this backpack.